Has someone ever told you that they love you? Maybe a parent, a grandparent, sibling, a boyfriend, or a girlfriend? These are all kinds of different loves and they have different responses. In any case, we live differently when we love somebody. The love that we have for people and the love that they have for us shapes us into different people. Maybe you've lost a loved one, maybe a parent or even a sibling or a grandparent. The love that you remember that you had with them and that they had for you sticks with you. And 1 John shows us that God's love sticks with us as well. His love for us is designed to live inside of us and to overflow into every relationship that we have so that when people see us loving, they see God loving through us. So the question is, does God's love abide in you? Have you ever asked yourself that question? It's not just intellectually knowing that God loves you. It's experiencing it. It's knowing it closely. If God's love lives in you, you live differently. We see that clearly in chapters 2 and 3 in the book of 1 John. If you've been with us, we've been going through a devotional series called Love is Greater. And this week you're going to be reading chapters 2 and 3 of 1 John. So let's read an excerpt from 1 John chapter 3, starting in verse 16. It says, "By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brothers. But if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in him? Little children, let us not live in word or talk, but in deed and truth." So love isn't about just knowing certain things. Love is about doing certain things. What Jesus did for you on the cross is the most loving thing that anyone has ever done for anyone. He didn't just say that he loved you. He showed that he loved you by dying on the cross. And so the same thing should mark us, that we shouldn't just say that we love people. We need to show them with our actions. So knowing this should stir something inside of you. It should change you into the person that God has designed you to be. Again, verse 16 says we know love, that he laid down his life for us. When we are filled with knowing and contemplating what Jesus has done for us on the cross, that should overflow into the way that we talk and the way that we act towards other people. Jesus is calling us to lay down our lives. He physically laid it down on the cross. And we might not have to die for what we believe in, and we might not have to die for the people that we love, but we can still lay our lives down and put their needs above our own. Verse 17 said that we need to give to those in need. So love is an action. It's hospitality. It's compassion. It's actually doing something with the knowledge that you have. So we need to show others the love of God that lives in us by the way that we act. If God's love truly abides in you, put it into action today. Because Jesus wants to use his love to change your world. Remember, his love is greater.